Welcome to Melbear's Weird and Wonderful. Today I'll show you how I made this very fun summer watermelon glow-in-the-dark mica drip tumbler. I put out at least one new video every week, so please do subscribe. Thanks for watching. Alright, so today we are going to make a glow drip lava lamp tumbler with some clay glitter in it as well. Not that this is glitter, clay little shapes. It's going to be a summer tumbler, a watermelon tumbler. It's going to be a really fun one, and it's going to glow as well. So for this project, I am trying these candle making colorants. This is for dyeing your baby oil. I made a video just prior to this about this product, so you may have seen it yesterday or the day before whenever I managed to actually get it uploaded. So we're going to start with those. You're going to need baby oil. This is the brand I use. I know some people are having issues with the baby oil bleeding, so I keep trying different things. This is the one I found that works the best. It doesn't seem to bleed as much. We're going to need vegetable glycerin. This is the brand I'm going to use today. We're going to need mica powder. Now this mica powder I'm using, I cannot seem to find this in the United States, but this is available in Canada, and I think almost any mica powder will work just fine. Whatever you've got. This one is grass green. It's just kind of a happy green. Any green you want to use that. And then I've got glow powder. Now I've got 3 different kinds of glow powder here. These all have seem to be like different strengths of glowing, so I tend to use just a little bit of each one. I do have these linked in my description. These are the ones I've been using in all my videos. I am going to try some more brands pretty quickly, but I'm going to use these up first. And we're going to need a water-based food coloring. This is just one I got off Amazon. I think any water-based food coloring will work. The ones from your grocery store work just fine. I usually use the Clubhouse ones, but I'm out of those, and I purchased this to get some pinks, so I'm going to be using this fruit green color today. All right, we're also going to need a hollow wall tumbler that we have drilled out. The one I'm going to use, I've made a larger hole on this one. I didn't do the greatest job on this, but the reason I made a little bit bigger hole is this one chunky glitter is a little too chunky for that regular hole, so I made the hole a little bigger. I think that should be it, so we can get started here. First thing we're going to do is dye our baby oil, and I do have a little bit of this dyed from the last video that I just did, so I'm just going to continue with that. So we're going to add our baby oil to a squeeze bottle, and then we're going to dye it till the color that we are looking for. And you can use oil-based food coloring to dye this. I'm trying something different because some people are having issues getting the oil-based food coloring, so I'm trying different products to see if we can get the same effect with something that's a little more readily available. So I'm going to put probably about 10 or 15 drops of this in. I want it to be quite dark. Make it whatever color you want. The color I'm using is the Sunset out of this kit, but you can make it any color you want, but this is going to be watermelon color, so I'm going to aim for the best watermelon-y color I can possibly get. I think that looks fairly watermelonish. So all right, next thing I'm going to do is add my clay glitter to my tumbler. And I've got 2 different kinds. I'll link these in the description, but I think most of you, if you've ever used clay glitter, probably have these in some of the packages you get. They're little round watermelons. I think they're supposed to be watermelons anyways, and little watermelon slices. So I'm going to use a few of each of these. Put as much in as you want. Probably going to do about, I don't know, probably about half a tablespoon or so of each one of these. I want it to be fairly glittery. So I'm going to tap these in. I find whoops, there's a weird chunk in there. So I'm just going to tap these into the tumbler just like this. This doesn't film very well, so I'll just come back when I've got all the little glitter chunks into the tumbler. So next we're going to dye our vegetable glycerin. This is a brand I'm using today, and we're going to use 30 mils of the vegetable glycerin. And then we're going to add that to a squeeze bottle. And then we're going to add some of our green food coloring. I'm going to start with 1 drop and see what color that turns. I think that's going to be enough. And then we're going to add our green mica powder and our green glow powder. So I'm going to add a couple scoops of the green mica. Just probably about a teaspoon. And then we're going to add our green glow powder. So I don't really measure when I'm adding glow powder. I just kind of go by feel and which one glows the most and for what color I'm aiming to get out of the glycerin. I usually add, I'd say probably about a 1/4 teaspoon to 1/2 teaspoon of each glow powder, but again, I don't really measure. One word of advice on the glow powder in the glycerin: the glow powder will settle over time, so you do need to shake these fairly often or you will end up with glow powder settling within the glycerin, and you'll have to shake it quite a bit to get it to loosen up. So use these cups often if you want the glow powder not to settle quite as much. And the 3 glow powders I'm using out of that kit are the green, the blue-green, and the olive. And they're all very, very beautiful colors. Right, now I'm going to shake that up. Let's see what it looks like. Looks nice and green. Right, now we're going to add this to the tumbler. And I'm just going to finish filling this and then I'll be back when it's done. Alright, so we've got all our green gooey glycerin mixture into the tumbler, and now we're going to add our baby oil. So I'm just going to fill this and I'll be back when it's full. Alright, so we've got all of our liquid into the tumbler, and now we're going to seal the tumbler. To seal the tumbler, I wipe the top off with alcohol. There's a few different ways you can seal these. I do have a video called 3 Ways to Seal Snowglobe Tumblers, and if you check that out, it should give you some ideas how to seal them. I will link that in the description of the video. And I'll be back after this is sealed and we'll see what it looks like. And here is our finished tumbler in the light. You can see all the little clay pieces kind of fall out and go into the baby oil, but the green, well, some of them go in the green as well, but they mainly come out into the baby oil. Some of them drip in with the glycerin too. It's kind of a fun summer tumbler. But what's cool about this one is that it's going to glow. And here is our tumbler glowing. I think that turned out pretty cool. You can see all the little clay pieces. Thanks so much for watching. I put out at least 1 new video every week, so please do subscribe. It really does help.